7. What have you liked about how active he's been to start?
He's a player. He's a player.
Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Mark.
Hey, he's right. He's a player. James Harden with a nice early bounce back here. During that last break, Markieff Morris and Dwight Howard checked in for the Lakers. Rivers working against Dwight Howard, made his last 3. Now 2 for 2.
Prior to that, so it's a welcome sight if you're the Rockets. Austin Rivers back to his normal way. He's a problem when he gets it going early.
7-point lead for the Rockets, their biggest of the game. Markieff Morris, Dwight inside, fouled. An encyclopedia of knowledge. Our colleague Hubie Brown off the steal. Westbrook threw it away, tried to find Austin Rivers, but shrugged it off in game 7. Caruso inside, a little off balance, but a foul.
In the stands, and that may very well be the case. One of them will blink ultimately. How effective will the big lineup be, or is it costing us too much on the defensive and offensive end where I have to go small? So one of them will blink, and it's not a bad thing. It's making the proper adjustments.
And Caruso can at 52. Gordon blows by Markieff Morris. Out to Westbrook, and that's going to be a travel.
Another impact early in this game is a welcome sight, and it gives you reason to extend his minutes.
Guy that back in 2016 went undrafted, then signed with the Oklahoma City Thunder Blue. After that season, he was cut, joined the Lakers on the Summer League team roster, and ended up signing a 2-way deal and found himself a home in Los Angeles. Gordon on the kick out. Covington from deep, got it. And making defensive plays. Caruso against Westbrook. Covington on the drive and kick. Tucker quarter 3. And Howard with the LeBron off the ball. LeBron, say it with your chest.
Been off. He said has the advantage, but he really tried to manage the time off as best as they can to stay on schedule as every other day. Monday they had a live practice, Tuesday off, Wednesday live practice, and Thursday a light practice, no contact. So really staying on top of their game this past week, especially with the Rockets in that intense 7-game series, Mark.
Yeah, I saw the Lakers had a couple of team bonding activities. Whistle.
A bowling event, roll the dice.
Okay, just want to make sure I got that right. I think Kyle Kuzma won the bowling competition. Out to Covington. Great ball movement. House from the corner. And rebounded by James. LeBron James with 10 points, leading scorer. Anthony Davis has been relatively quiet. Caruso's had a hot hand. This time, not. Howard tried to keep it alive, and here's Tucker.
We've seen back-to-back plays where the Lakers have double-teamed James Harden just randomly.
This time, Danny Green trying to do it. Caruso, point lead for Houston.
I said it earlier during the seeding rounds. If I was the Houston Rockets and watching the styles and makeups of each team, the one team I wouldn't want to face would be the Los Angeles Clippers. I feel like styles makes fight.
One of the fascinating things about this league is the way it fits. Good ball fake. Markieff Morris went airborne. P.J. Tucker with the offensive rebound. Gordon with the sidestep 3. House battling underneath, out of bounds off through their lifetimes, both them and their family members. So that was the statement subsequent that he wanted to make. Rondo. Davis back in the ball game, couldn't get the handle on the pass. And Caruso commits the foul. Approaching the midway point of the second quarter. 4-point Houston lead. Harden guarding Anthony Davis here. Got about a 6-inch height advantage and shoots it over the top. Davis knocks down the mid-range.
And that's a big-time shot. But defensively, if I'm the Houston Rockets, I can live with him taking that shot. That's over a contested hand, a fadeaway jump shot.
In the corner, Danny Green, quick catch and shoot. Off the mark. And Danny Green commits the foul. They went to school in Los Angeles to train. In Houston as well. Right back to the same matchup as last time. Davis against Harden. This time facing up. Up and under for the bucket. I talked about that growth spurt from 6'3" to almost 7 feet. And the guard skills stayed with him. You can see it there. Good pass by Harden to Green. Kick out. Covington. Micro ball was the way to go from here on in for Houston. Lakers go right back to the same matchup. Davis knocks it in.
Again, good defense, good offense. I'm not going to overreact because if what am I going to do? You go get me a 7-footer. That's the same defense is going to play. So you can't overreact. You give props to greatness.
He scored the last 6. Now they double Harden out top and get the steal. Green on the break. And Danny Green throws it down.
You can't give him a steady diet of everything, but you do have to surprise him every now and then with different looks.
Gordon back to Jeff Green, who's been shooting it well from deep in the playoffs. Gordon got it back off the carom. And a couple cracks at it. Here's Rondo. Rondo looking fast and spry. Off glass and in.
Starting to show a body or a hand in pitching.
Harden out top this time. A little more length on him with Kyle Kuzma. See how he deals with it. Step back 3. Nobody shoots more. That one way off. Rondo quickly up court. After a little bit of a shaky start, Rondo has done well here on this second shift. And as I say that, he turns it over. 2-on-1. Westbrook takes it all the way himself. And the Rockets back up by a deuce. This time P.J. Tucker fronting Anthony Davis. James out top. Working against House. Shot clock down to 7. Caldwell Pope from deep. Left it on the front rim. Houston has the #1 defense in the postseason.
The job that he's done and that he's doing.
Second in points off of turnovers as well. Westbrook against Anthony Davis. Tried to jump in and get the foul, and he couldn't. Forced that one. They got numbers the other way. Kuzma into Harden's body and drew the foul. 30 points for Jimmy Butler. And the Bucks will be playing for their playoff lives in the next game. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Westbrook from deep. And out of bounds. It'll be Laker basketball with a chance to take right to the cup, but couldn't finish. James 5 for 7 from the field. Harden with the Euro step. P.J. Tucker switches on to LeBron. Caldwell Pope with the floater. And rebounded by Covington.
Brock is doing a very good job of fronting Anthony Davis and bringing another guy on the backside so that they can't make the over-the-top pass.
Davis matched up against Harden on the switch. Now they double him. Westbrook attacks from the slot and gets the left. Danny Green, corner 3. Westbrook, that's going to be goaltending on Danny Green. Caldwell Pope, right with the left hand. 5-point lead.
I like that by James Harden. Some people would say 2 for 1. No, let's make sure we get a good shot.
Kuzma going to have his hands full here. Harden with the 3. He's back to being James Harden. LeBron with the step back 3. Missed it by a bunch. And that's going to be the end of the first half of play